Experts speculate that the gloom could be some kind of mutation incubator, supercharging the already extremely high rate of Terminid evolution.
In the face of new threats, Helldivers shut down the largest Terminid outbreak yet seen in this war. The illegally occupied planets in the cut-off sectors have finally been rid of the bots, and efforts to slow the spread of the gloom seem to be working.
All attempts to peer into the gloom so far have failed, and military probes sent inside have all quickly ceased broadcasting.
Millions of counterfeit samples were found among the delivery of the major order. The setback will significantly slow down research of the gloom. With half of the automaton's planets liberated in the past weeks, the idiots have begun attacks towards Super-Earth. Just because we don't understand the gloom doesn't mean we don't know how to stop it.
He said there were new variants!
Helldiver, you are outside the mission area.
The mysterious cloud of spores known as the gloom finally showed signs of slowing its growth.
The campaign for unexpanded polystyrene foam began immediately, and the Helldivers secured the precious foam for Super-Earth. However, the required scrapped automatons was not met, delaying the deployment of the orbital napalm barrage.
Currently, efforts are underway to construct a sturdier probe by insulating it in several layers of aluminum foil.
We have received scattered reports of a new type of jump pack automaton. This could be an early indication of what the automatons are planning with the titanium. The bot-controlled Tarsh is now completely cut off. Their defenses are in disarray. It seems their hatred for freedom has finally caught up to them. High Command has concluded the Helldiver Force Readiness evaluation. Overall force readiness has been assessed as moderately ready. The time has finally arrived. The construction of the Democracy Space Station begins. We must first choose democratically the location of the construction site, with Galavar chosen as a construction site.
The Helldivers system.
Progress must be made in 3 different categories before the station can be activated. The Xeno-Entomology Center will be established on Turing for research of high-efficiency Alcubierre drives. Should any of our critical infrastructure fall, this will significantly impact the construction time of the DSS. Automaton deep mantle mining facilities have been identified on Claurel. They are to be liberated to craft a new alloy for the DSS to withstand FTL travel. The Socialist Toasters have launched an attack to steal the forge that we liberated from them. These attacks must be stopped to complete the construction of the forge. To meet the enormous E710 requirements for this project, the Terminid Research Reserve has been established on Akamar 4. We are to secure a quarantine zone to ensure that nothing bad could possibly happen. And of note, a small part of the preserve has been allocated to a new Tyranny Park. Adventurous and well-paying citizens will be able to observe the Terminids in their natural environment. This bot strike unit is codenamed the Jet Brigade, and they have launched a family detonating assault. These gravity-defying calculators must be stopped before they can discover the DSS. The sacrifices to wear down their advance will not be in vain. Marfart will be the end of their family murdering campaign. With the Jet Brigade dealt with for now, orders are to secure the planet surrounding Yelavar in time before Liberty Day. With a defensive buffer established before Liberty Day, Helldivers were ordered to cherish liberty with all of your heart. All active Helldivers were gifted the DP-0 Tactical Helldiver armor from the First Galactic War, as well as the R-31 Constitution. Helldivers must prioritize 3 simultaneous concerns. The database on Matar Bay has been successfully liberated, and we soon expect to discover the staging ground of the Jet Brigade. However, despite successfully limiting the automaton's territorial expansion, the planet surrounding Tyranny Park could not be resecured in time, leading to a slight increase in risk among risks of low concern. It is finally time to staff the DSS. Based on recent polls, citizens affected by recent bug attacks along the Gloom border are most eager to serve. These citizens are to be relocated to work aboard the Democracy Space Station.
Staffed by over 1.5 million personnel and costing over 1 billion supercredits a day to operate, the DSS is expected to make an immediate and significant impact to the Galactic War.
Helldivers, the Jet Brigade has re-emerged and are on a warpath to find the DSS. And completely unexpected, Tyranny Park has erupted spreading spores to all adjacent systems. We must simultaneously secure enough E710 to activate the DSS, slow down the Jet Brigade, and ensure the Xeno-Entomology Center remains safe. Although stretched thin between three critical priorities, the Helldivers successfully defended Turing, while the Jet Brigade unit was reduced by nearly 50%. The required E710 has been obtained. It is time to activate the DSS.
The placement and usage of the DSS will be voted on by the Helldivers.
And the stage was set. The Jet Brigade launched their attack on Yellowbar to destroy the DSS, but it was too late. The DSS was already online and ready to devastate the bot strike unit by going where the Jet Brigade isn't and liberating where the attack is being staged. The planetary bombardment accelerated Helldiver liberation progress, with slightly higher Helldiver casualties than expected. And to ensure the gambit would succeed, the Helldivers moved the DSS back to Yellowbar to slow down the Jet Brigade, while the Helldivers finished off Helldivers just followed the DSS to leverage the Eagle Storm to stop the Jet Brigade in a more conventional way. Helldivers just went to liberate Akamar 4 instead. With a successful launch of the DSS, it is time to use this tool of liberty against our enemies. This entire time, the Helldivers have been leading the Jet Brigade into a trap. With nowhere to jump, the Jet Brigade was trapped on Ember, and finally scrapped. The efficacy review of the DSS has proven that it is an unquestionably effective tool for galactic liberation, with an undeniable non-zero utility. And the numbers are in. The first machine gun to reach 50 million kills was the MG-43. The Jet Brigade staging ground has been identified to have been on Chuhe. Unfortunately, the planet proved too entrenched in automaton occupation. However, we expect to be able to discover the location of the Jet Brigade factories by interrogating the drives of the scrapped automatons. The required salt deposits to expedite the authorization of the MD-8 gas mines could not be obtained in time. AM Defense will construct a massive, multi-complex factory hub on Akanar Sector. Data Archive, we are currently on emergency orders. We will try to keep things brief as if freedom is calling for its defense. A new threat to manage democracy has arrived, and all units have been ordered to LibCon 1. The Illuminate have returned.